Hi everyone, this is Holly with Reiki Light Blessings. I have a monthly tip for you. This tip is super important to do each and every single day. It is to listen to your inner voice. We are made with an internal guidance system that is there for us to help bring guidance into our lives. It is something that's vital to every single person on this planet. I'm going to talk about how to determine between your soul voice and then how to determine between your brain, your ego. I'll also be discussing different ways to check in to see what is my inner voice saying? What does that feel like? What ways can I check into my inner voice and what is it saying? So first of all, there is a really good book called The Untethered Soul by Michael Singer. I do think that every single person alive today should read this book. It's a beautiful book about really honing in, telling the difference between that brain voice and then the soul voice. He's got a lot of great exercises in here. I'm going to talk briefly for me. A lot of times if my brain is speaking, it could be words like can't, it could be a lot of negative talk, but it's a heavy type of feeling when my brain speaks in that certain way. Now when my soul is speaking, it's more of an upliftment, oh yes, you have this, more of a motivating type of talk. And so I really can tell the difference too on what type of thoughts and words are coming in, if it's brain or if it's my soul voice. But read this book, it will give you a lot more exercises to really hone in on soul voice versus your brain or your ego speaking. So, how do we connect with our inner voices? There's a really easy exercise to do that will help you kind of hone in on what the inner voice yes feels like and what your inner voice's no feels like. So for a yes, I would like you to find a quiet, comfortable place to either sit or lie down, close your eyes, and then I want you to think of things that you like. So it could be your favorite food, it could be your favorite book, it could be your favorite music, your favorite activity, your favorite movie. It could be anything that really brings that light, joyous feeling. So for me, my yes is a thought that actually happened to me a couple of years ago. I was on the road walking, a car came by, the window was down. I've used this example before with Joy, but the window came down. This dog that I did not know had its head hanging out the window. He or she had his tongue hanging out the window and just in a full dog smile. It just was like, I'm happy, I'm free. And so when I think of that, you can see that I'm smiling right now. My body's responding physically. My inner voice is speaking through my body right now. So it feels light, it feels expansive. You might want to move your body, especially when you're thinking of music that you like or an activity. The shoulders go back. It's an outward type of energy is my yes. So for your no, I want you to recall things that you do not like. It could be a smell that you don't like. It could be music you don't like. It could be a food you don't like. It could be a fear that you have as well. And so I used to use snakes. I do have a little better comfort level with snakes, but it is still a journey for me. But when I recall snakes, I almost want to say, ooh, and then my body contracts. I feel a heaviness. So it's an inward heavy type of energy. Your shoulders might actually raise to your ears too, just to shield you from that feeling of a no. So that is what a no feels like. When we're young, we talk about that gut instinct, and it really is coming through the body on a physical level. But pay attention. The gut instinct will speak. Your inner voice speaks to you. Okay, I want every single person to really have a good relationship with their inner voice. There's so much available guidance for us each and every day. So the guidance that you can do is you could ask, is this food good for me to eat today? You want to ask a more specific question when you're asking the question. You also don't want to sit there and think yes, 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 no, no, no. When you're asking the question, you want to come from a neutral place, ask the question, and then just wait to see what the response is. Sit, then wait for that response to come in through your body. So we can ask about diet. We could say, what way should I drive to work today? It can be anything. Should I wear this dress? Is this job in my highest good? Whatever it is, you can ask. Now, sometimes what happens is we get a neutral feeling. That neutral feeling is not a yes or a no. So I tend to move forward on things if I get the yes. If it's a neutral, then I think, well, it's not right now. If it's not a yes, I don't necessarily move forward. I wait for a full yes, then I move forward. If I get a full no, I know it's not for me. Not for me. So listening to your inner voice above anyone else's. Absolutely above anyone else's. Just coming in here. What's good for me might not be good for somebody else. What's not for me may be for someone else. So really just honing in on that connection and that guidance from your inner voice. Another way that our inner voice speaks to us is through body movement. So this is thought of as muscle testing. I was introduced to muscle testing in a mattress store many years ago, but I laid down on a mattress and the salesman asked me to put out my arm, and then he just pushed down on my arm to see which mattress was right for me. He wasn't even saying yes or no. So in arm testing, a yes is a firm arm, a no is a loose arm. Firm, no. Okay, so yes, no. So you could ask questions. You can practice with this. You could ask questions. It's easier if somebody else is doing it on you than yourself, but you certainly can do it on yourself. But you could say, is my name Holly? Okay. Is my name George? A lot more looser, but it's easier again if somebody else is doing this on you. So yes, no. Okay. Another way that is something that I discovered many years ago now, but I absolutely love, is your body movement for a yes and a no. So I would like you to stand up. I'm going to remain seated. I've been doing this for a long time, so it's easy for me to recall this in a seated position. But standing up can be a little bit easier, especially if you're new to this. You're going to stand up, then you're going to close your eyes, and you're going to think in your mind or say the words out loud. It doesn't matter, it works both ways. Thinking or saying, it works both ways. So you're going to think or say, body, please show me yes. And you can feel your body move a little bit. My yes might be different than your yes, okay? You just want to see how your body is responding. And then you can say, body, please show me yes bigger. And it will move just a little bit more. And then you want to say clear, clear. Now you're going to ask your body, please show me no. And again, my no might be different than yours. Just see how your body's responding. Please show me no bigger. Good. Clear. Okay. So that is a beautiful guidance tool that we are built for. We're literally made with this guidance tool. It is meant for us. I like to use muscle testing or body movement as a confirmation piece. I always ask a question from a neutral place, a very specific question as well. So for instance, if I ask, are green beans good for me to eat for lunch today? I can ask that, or I could ask, are green beans good for me? Okay, so maybe green beans are good for me today, but maybe 5 days from now, green beans aren't good for me. So you want to ask more specific questions just to move any type of confusion. But then listening to see, do I have that light outward type of energy feeling for my yes, or is it contracting for a no? Then you can ask your body again to move. Are green beans in my highest good to eat today? Okay, that's my yes. This is something that I discovered, like I said, many years ago, but I know that my soul is speaking to me each and every day, and it's just super important to have that good connection with your soul voice. So I want to wish you all a very happy 2023, and I wish you many blessings and love this year. Bye.